Welcome to American Dream when life, when we keep exploring how to grow your beliefs and become united human being. Why it's so important to do that. To for you to understand that we live in duality world and you still have the choices to make. And many times it seems like some limitations, conditioning happening that prevent us and opening us enough to actually understand that and remember about that, because possibly we do understand but somehow forgetting about it, that there's always a chance to make a new choice based on the situation and that there is a solution to it. So that's the reason we keep exploring in this community that possibility that exists when the one that feels somehow not working anymore, that there is a different possibility to go to, and keep bringing some topics around, especially P word. It's been a game for quite some time to explore that difference and possibility, and hoping that it's landing for you and you getting some out of it, that you can bring that to your experiences, to your life, and make a different choice that will actually thank you, beautiful Kuneta, thank you for joining. So welcome, and appreciate you. And yeah, so hello whoever else joined, thank you. And I was just sharing a little bit about our choices and the reason for this community to create that awareness, that when you feel somehow that that choice that you made is no longer working, or you feel strongly that you don't have a choice, to remind you that there is always a possibility for you to make a new choice based on new information and see and move forward with that. And today topic is around pressure, how to be pressure. And you will say, well, I possibly know what it is. Thank you for agreeing. And yeah, I know because I know that too. Oh, I'm pretty good at pressuring myself to do things and to actually a breaking point. And I experienced quite a few of those because I thought that I will figure it out. I will be keep pressing and pushing myself, and until that breaking point of didn't want even deal with anything anymore. And that's the reason it's important to talk about it and somehow find that there is a different choice, like I just had mentioned. Same with the pressure, that it's and where is that different choice? What can you do if you keep feeling that pressure? Well, the big shift and difference is between doing the pressure and be pressure. That's the reason I put it, be pressure. So that's the greatest difference. We tend to do pressure. We can keep pushing ourselves to do things instead of just be, embody more and see what happens. And probably the best analogy that I can share with you that coming to mind is about the water hose. You know how the principle of the water hose, you will not get the water out of it if there's no right pressure in it, as well as when when there's some kind of bend in the hose, or some possible even tie, you won't get the water at the other end. So that's, it has to be the right amount and the right environment excuse me, to actually receive the water on the other end. So that's the analogy that I can think of, and I hope it resonates with you to make the point simpler, how to be that pressure instead of doing pressure. Because like with the water hose, you can do whatever you want. You can turn on the faucet stronger, and you can somehow like start screaming at it, it won't work. It's actually only will work when there's enough of that pressure, and it only when there's no bend in that hose and no ties around it for that water to actually come smoothly on the other side. So, and with that, I want to kind of share a couple of keywords also how to help to become that pressure instead of doing the pressure. And some three components, key components that I want to share here are allowing, observing, and the third one is celebrating. So how do you allow? Well, like with the hose analogy, when you don't allow for that right pressure to go through that water hose for the water to come on the other end, it will be just resistance, and you'll will just keep building that pressure, and it won't solve anything. Same with the allowance. The other one was so when you allow, you will see that water on the other end. And same with observing. So observance of that is also crucial. So you can distinguish at what point you applying, doing that pressure, and at what point you are being that pressure, meaning allowing that pressure to happen, and observing what's going on. Will I put too much pressure on it and just doing that pressure, and it's not serving me or anybody else? Or is there a right amount? Are there any things in that way, in my way to actually have the right amount so that water will come out of that water hose? Or there's something in the way that prevents that. So I hope that makes sense. And celebrate. Finally, when you allow for that pressure, when you observe and uh, decide that it's actually you in the right place, you celebrate when you see that water at the end of the water hose, when you see that breakthrough that you experiencing with the right amount of pressure. You see that new cut in the diamond, because that's another analogy with the diamond. The process of the diamond from just seems like a regular stone is to apply some pressure. And it has to be the right amount of that to create a beautiful and very valuable gem that can be sold for a lot of money. So same with us, when the right amount of that pressure is applied, and we can actually see that transformation, we can experience that breakthrough, and enjoying and celebrate what was just happened, what just happened. And really, so building that confidence, actually, that more of those experiences can happen. I trust that it's helpful of what I'm sharing. And just to review, summarizing those 3 points that I was making here, how to be that pressure is about allowing, and instead of resisting, is about observing to make sure that it's not just pushing, but actually being, embodying more of that pressure. And the third one is to celebrate as much as your heart desire, that you overcame, that you applied the right amount of pressure and embody that pressure to the point that you see that water at the end of the hose, that you see the transformation, that you see the new breakthrough in your life, in your experience, that you have that new cut in the diamond, and enjoying the gem and value that it keeps kind of bringing. So thanks again for joining. I trust that that message is helpful and brings some value to here. So Thank you for joining Quinetta and whoever else stopped by, and who else will be watching on the replay. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Feel free to post some comments, what resonates with the message, or your experience with the pressure, and just quick reminders about how you can see those broadcasts. They are live stream, and usually on Thursday afternoon, the second week. Somehow the changes in schedule decided to do them in the morning, and the message was sent actually last night. So if you subscriber to the YouTube channel, you saw the notification when in the community, Facebook group community under the same name, you see, you will also see the post about it, that it's coming and what time and the topic and a bit of a description what the topic is about. So in the process now of this message, thank you, I appreciate you for sharing that. So anyhow, let me know if there's something I can support with processing that message, to bring some more clarity, and so that water is coming at the end of the hose. And anyhow, so yeah, so again, I appreciate you all. And I mentioned about when it's streamed and also where it's streamed, and inviting you to the Facebook group community for more interactive experience. When you feel that message might be resonating with someone that you know, it's easier to share from the YouTube channel. And stay tuned for the next week topic. And I get to actually trust that it will be revealed in time. And it's a funny, usually when you in my email community, I share a bit of a story, how that word coming together, showing up, and in many times the least expected ways, and me accepting that, allowing to receive that, and asking for more, what I can share around it, so it lends with the others and brings the value. So thank you so much for the support and joining live, and again, whoever will be checking replay, and sending best wishes and lots of love, joy, and peace. Until next time, take care.